Well, I have to get it off my chest. I want to talk about this DSE examination. I don't understand. Give me a reason why the DSE examination has to be held as scheduled. I want to put this question to the exam authority. What is the rationale behind not putting off this examination until, say, next year? Give me a reason why you, the exam authority, the Hong Kong government, insist on the students taking the examination, wearing a mask, while watching warily those sitting around them, wondering whether they will get the coronavirus. The health of students, the well-being of DSE candidates should be uppermost in your mind. But again, you show blatant disregard for their well-being, for their health, not just physical health, but mental health. Can you imagine the enormous pressure already on them, not just from the need to prepare for the examination, but also the mental pressure? It's not just in the exam center where they will be exposed to virus infection. During the commute, when taking the bus, the MTR, it's a scary trip. They will be caught in the crossfire of this viral infection. Just this morning, a professor, a virologist, I believe, a professor at the University of Hong Kong, Yun Gok Yong, just this morning he said, those invisible coronavirus carrier, they actually poses the biggest risk. If they cough like this, a billion coronavirus will be spread around. How can you be sure? During my trip to the exam center, I won't come across such an invisible super spreader of coronavirus. The thought, the possibility itself is scary enough. This is not fair. I tell you what, this is not fair to a candidate, a student who has to deal with a make or break examination. I assure you, if you were a DSE candidate, no way will you be able to give your best, because whatever preparations you have made, no matter how many nights you have burned the midnight oil, your ability, your skills will be compromised by this mental pressure. I used to teach my students, when you take DSE, make sure you have prepared 110%, because in the examination, no way will you be able to show your best. And if you want to be 100% good, you have to ramp it up to 110%, because in the examination, you are going, however good you are, you're going to lose 10%. And if you have 110%, when you sit the examination, they can only take away 10%. You still have 100% with you. That's the perfect scenario. But now, It is no longer possible. You go to the examination. Do you wonder, what's wrong with me? I'm like a wounded soldier, limping, bleeding already, worrying about this, worrying about that. You know what? When I go out, I put on a mask, like everyone else these days. I tell you what, when I walk the stairs, I have difficulty breathing. The seemingly innocent protective mask which you wear throughout the examination will actually diminish your examination performance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to, okay, then I go to the examination without a mask. No, it's very important. The mask is important. DSE examination in comparison pales in significance. If I were a parent, if I had kids who have to take DSE this year, I would tell them, son, daughter, stay away. It's okay, all right? Treat yourself as Form 5 student. No problem. Not everyone needs to go to university in 2020. If there's a miracle, next week, suddenly, the virus disappears. Yes, the exam authority has a legitimate reason to insist on this goddamn policy. You have to sit the examination. Now the virus is gone. I don't have anything to say, but this is like a wall. And there are silent killers out there. Plus, don't forget the previous few months, which are crucial for students to prepare for the examination. They don't get to go to school. Their learning schedule has been disrupted, thrown into disarray. How can you expect them to perform well in such an important examination? You DSE candidates, because this concerns you, rethink the situation. Maybe talk to your friends, talk to your classmates, talk to other DSE candidates, whether it's worth it to take the examination. I tell you what, there's such a thing as a class action. Why not? I'm totally disgusted with the Hong Kong government, with this exam authority. Understand? But yes, so much for my ranting. All right. Well, I guess if there's no other alternative but to take this examination, I wish you good luck. Good luck means stay safe. I don't care what result, what level you get in examination, and I'm saying this to my students, okay, to my Form 6 students who are being made to take this examination, this goddamn examination, like a lamb being sacrificed. God bless Hong Kong.